What is a bibliography? Bibliographies vary in type and format, but they all serve to demonstrate that you have consulted established, trustworthy sources of information to support your research, and that you have also given credit to the ideas and concepts of others that you will incorporate into your paper. This video will explain some of the basics about bibliographies. After watching, you should be able to identify the definition of a bibliography and an annotated bibliography, and identify 3 advantages of completing an annotated bibliography. A bibliography, or works cited page, is a list of the sources, including books, periodical articles, and websites that you have used for researching a topic. An annotated bibliography is much like a regular bibliography, but it contains a brief paragraph summarizing the source. Annotated bibliographies are usually compiled prior to writing a research paper and represent an important step towards completing that larger research project. So why do an annotated bibliography? Well, to really understand a topic, it's very important that you understand the conversations going on in the field, the research literature, and that you can identify the experts that are engaging in that conversation. An annotated bibliography provides you with an organized approach to understanding the often messy and widely varying voices within a field of study. In addition, completing an annotated bibliography provides you with several advantages, including 1. Demonstrating proof that you did valid research. Because you have to provide a summary of the article, you have to really dive in and understand it. You'll have to employ those source evaluation skills you learned about before and apply them to what you find. 2. Understanding differing perspectives on your topic. Every field of study has its controversies and its scholars who argue passionately for differing positions. You've already been exposed to the idea that scholarship is an ongoing conversation, and that conversation is most apparent in the research literature. To become truly well-versed in your chosen topic, you'll want to understand how all the experts who have devoted their lives to that topic express their individual thoughts and opinions about it. 3. Becoming familiar with the major voices on that topic. Conducting the research needed to complete an annotated bibliography will give you a very good picture of who the leaders are on each side of the issue. You'll start to notice those who have published a lot of material on your topic, and those experts are the ones best suited to lend their voices to your paper through proper citation. Using these experts will help you prove your argument and bolster your credibility. Completing an annotated bibliography shouldn't be too difficult once you understand the different components involved. Let's take a closer look at an example of an annotated bibliography and examine each part of an entry. Let's look at an example of a journal article, since that's probably the kind of resource you'll be using the most. First, of course, we see the citation information in MLA format, which includes the author's name, article title, journal or periodical title, volume and issue number, publication date, page numbers, the name of the resource where you found the article, the format, and the date you accessed the article. Below the citation information is the annotation. Let's take a closer look at this part, since you'll be spending most of your efforts in this area. The first part of the annotation gives a summary of the article and the main points covered. In addition, this annotation provides information about the authority of the publication, in this case, noting that the journal is a peer-reviewed, scholarly source, as well as some indication of the historical context in which this article was published. These are some of the criteria you should be aware of when analyzing the sources that you use. So now that you have a better understanding about the role of bibliographies and annotated bibliographies as part of the research and writing process, it's time for you to start putting yours together. Remember, if you need help with your research, don't be afraid to contact a librarian.